Hello everyone, I'm back. Okay, the only thing I forgot was the music paper, so I did add that. Okay, so if you have been following the series, this is part 3, and I am putting in the pages for our book for our Altoid tin, which I don't remember what I did with the other Altoid tin, but it's right here. So if you haven't been following along, this is number 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all in a row because I'm going to put them up. The first one, the second one, and the third one. And this is the Altoid tin we used. This is how we came up with the cover. We have lined it. And we've chosen our papers. And then the only thing I did to the cover, remember I chose my cover, I did stitch this on before I came back, okay, because I wanted that on my cover. And all it is a doily that I had cut, because when I first started this is how I wanted my book to look. And I did make it a little bit longer here, but that's okay because it's just a doily. It's still going to fit fine, I hope. Well, maybe not. I might have to cut it down a little bit, which is fine. Hold on one second. Yeah, I might have to cut that down just a little bit. But if I do, that's fine, because I can always cut it from the top. I thought that was going to fit fine. But that's all right because, you know, I can just cut it from the top. I don't want to cut this because it's got a scalloped edge. But that's where it's tight, is at the top. I don't know why, but it is. It's not fitting in there properly. So I might have cut this a little bit wide, which is fine. I can fix it. No worries. Okay. So I did that. Now we're going to just take our clip off, and I am going to take this whole thing. I know that that's my center because I already folded it, and I remember I had template. So now I'm just going to fold this right here, making sure that well, you know what I'll do? I'll do it this way because this is how I do it. I don't know why I was just trying to fold those all at the same time, but I know that this is right. I've already measured it. I've cut my first page. I had the template like I showed you. I don't remember what I did with it, but that's okay. So that's going to be page 1. Okay? So let me just make sure everything is lined up properly. If it's not, don't worry about it. It's not a problem. We can trim it or what have you, because I may not have cut it exactly right. You know how that goes. But before I do anything else, I'm going to make sure this fits. Let me round my corners. It should, once I round the corners. Oh, that's what I did. I didn't round my corners before I put that lace on. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So once I round my corners, it should fit fine. And it doesn't. So I'm going to take a skip off of this. So just make sure it fits. Okay? Before you go any further, make sure it fits. Fold your first page and just make sure it fits. And remember, it's going to have signatures in it, so you want to make sure that it's not too tight. You know what I mean? You want to have plenty of room in there. So now I'll cut my corners again, and it should be fine. I should have plenty of room. Here we go. Just going to take a little bit more off, folks. Sorry about that. again, just keep measuring until you make sure it fits. That's all. Just like any other signature, right? And again, we're going to have one signature. Okay, now we shouldn't have a problem, right? Yeah, it fits in there good. We just round that top corner because the corner at the bottom is still rounded. Let me just make sure it's up there enough. Because, you know, I want it to be beautiful and I want you to see a beautiful finished project. So there we go. And that now is going to fit in there fine. There's plenty of room. And we're going to have a little tie on that will pull it right out. But there's plenty of room in there for that. Come on, come on. All right, so page number 1. I think I'm going to change my mind because I can. I'm going to have this be page number 2. And I think I'll put it up here. And I am going to put this over here. And I'm going to have this be a flip up. And I will trim this over here because I want to have a pocket there. Okay? So I am just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut here. I could have torn that. That would have looked better, but I didn't. So then we've got this page, which I think will be a flip out. So I'll make that even. And I'll cut along here. I don't know why I'm cutting. I like it here, but it's all right. This one, I'm going to take it and, well, I didn't center that very well. Oh, going the wrong way. So I will bring this way up here so I can make another pocket, and that will make it nice and sturdy. So I will bring this over a little bit. Actually, I'll fold both. I'll fold it in and up because that will make it sturdy. So I think I'll just leave it a little bit long, you know, so I can just make it, I'll fold it both ways. I'm just going to cut a bottom about that much. And I saved these because I paint on them. So page number 3. We'll go in like this. And that didn't center properly, but that's okay. Absolutely fine. I just might take it out. Do that. Do this. Put this in. I want a pocket at the bottom. So I'll leave this long. Make sure it's facing the right way. It is. So I'm going to do this. And I think I want it to fold on both sides. So what I'm going to do is go up here to the top. And then actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these in so I know what I'm doing here. I should be doing this as I'm doing it. I'm getting confused because I'm on video. And then this is going to fold this way. And then me just fold these properly. That one shouldn't be folding at all. I don't know why it is. I might just have to trim it. It's okay. And to fold it properly, you just want to make sure your top and your bottom match, and you'll fold it properly. Here we go. See? This I am going to fold properly. This is very brittle because it's so old. This is actually a French music book I got at a thrift store the other day. Here in Florida, in Punta Gorda. Like, that's just crazy. And I was looking for music paper. I almost ordered some from someone on Etsy because I have a lot, but it's got a lot of words on it, and I'd prefer it without words, just me. So I'm gonna just, I guess I'll use that as a flip out. And I don't care if it peeks out at all because my cover is gonna be wider. And even if it wasn't, I wouldn't care. All right, let me just make sure I'm upside right. So far, I think I am. I don't have anything in there but the music sheet. And that's back upside down. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to cut this piece. And I think I'll make a different book cover because I think the lace is too heavy. So I'll just make a different book cover. So that's that piece. And we have the doily, which can go in this way. I don't really want to lose the top. So I'm going to place it in like this, so that actually this has like a, could it go this way? Yeah. And that can peek out a little bit. That's fine with me. I'm just going to, what I do is I take my ruler once I get that many signatures, and I kind of just do this. Oops. Just to make sure they're all like folded nice and tight. This is no different than making a regular journal. I just promised that I would do the whole thing with y'all, so I am. I don't know how this doily is going to look, so it might not stay, or it might. We'll see. So far, so good. And then, I think, what did we have? Tea stain. My doily looks fine. I'm keeping it. That I definitely want to flip up. So I'll simply go along. Make sure it's in there tight. fold it. Now I want this to go up, so that's why I went kind of up there to the top. And I'm just going to cut along this edge. And remember, this is not our cover, this is just our first page. I just want to cut this a little bit. Good. Now I'm going to fold this up, and hopefully it's not too deep of a pocket. No, it's not. It's perfect. So there we go. Making sure both sides are straight. And then our last page will be here. Is that writing right? Nope. Goes this. Yeah, it does go to the top. So I just want to make sure that that's kind of centered, because that's our center page. Oh wait, dang, got a lot of paper here. Definitely need this. That's going to fold in, so I'll just do that now and then cut it. Maybe a little flip out. Wow, I can't believe how many pieces of paper we... And I almost put a piece of wallpaper in here. No, that wouldn't have worked. We won't use that. It's not necessary. But that's real pretty. I don't want to lose that. We already have that, so we don't have to use that. We definitely need this. And I know that already fits. And we need this for our center, which I might have to cut down a little bit, unless this is the same size. Then we can use this for our center. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there we go. We have our little booklet. Wasn't that fun? Sorry. Where are we? 17? Is that all? Oh, we might not need a part 3. Great. That works. All right, let me just cut this down with my trimmer. So what I'm going to do is make sure everything is even. Clip it again. I'm going to trim this off because that's my top. So all my pockets are at the bottom where I want the pockets, right? Just make sure everything is where you want it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep. So now I'm just going to trim this up and make sure everything is in there the right way, and then we just fold it in half. And we should be good. Wait a minute. Sorry. It's gotta do pocket. Where are my bottom pockets? Don't I have any? That's my bottom pocket. I just cut that off. Doesn't matter. Actually, yeah. Side, bottom. All right. We're cutting from here. Center everything. Make sure that book page is good. Everything's good. Do I have book page in there? I don't. I need one. Sorry, folks. I need a book page. I forgot that we had cut that down. I'm just going to leave that like that. Okay, now I can, my writing's going the wrong way. Sorry. I'm going to fold this in because I don't want to cut that. Now we can cut it down. We can trim it all up. So clip it again. You can do this one of two ways. You can tear all these pages, or simply take your trimmer. Have I folded in everything that I wanted to fold in? Yes, I have. So I'm going to take my trimmer. There's only one part I really need to trim. Well, let me trim the top. Oh, dear. I should use a paper clip. It would be tighter, but it's okay. Move this over. I have never, ever done this on camera. Never. Never. But people have, so if they have, then I certainly can. Right? Right. So you're just going to take your trimmer. I might have to cut that. That looks like it's just a little bit too much paper, which is fine. I'll just take my scissors. You know what it is? It's the piano paper. I can see it. It's pretty hefty. Now, everything should be good. To go. Except this. Now we're good. And I am going to simply fold it in half, like so. And again, some of these will stick out. We can trim them or fold them in, or however we're going to do it as we go along. But everything looks good. So now, let's do this. And I may have made some errors as I cut that. I don't mind. Because it's really hard to do on video. I mean, it's how I do it, but it's hard to be paying attention. I'm actually going to make this my cover now because it's wider. I'll put this inside. I'm going to put this on this side. Only because it comes out wider. And now watch, when you fold it, nothing's going to come out wider. It's not really my cover. It's my first page. I think I want it to be like this, though. There we go. So, I have to do this because I always, as you know, my first piece is tracing paper or vellum or what have you. Always. It's just always been the way. Because all books, well, all the older books have that little piece there when you first open a book. So let's go through our pages. Make sure it's the way we want them before we tuck in our signature. So far everything looks great. I may have cut that pocket. I did not. Yay. Everything looks great. Pages are all going the right way. And all we're going to do now is think about what we want for a cover really quick, because I know that you don't have all day. So I am going to quickly choose a cover. Well, I have to back this with something before I do that. So let's see, what do we have here? Or not. Watch. Hooray. That looks good. Perfect. All right, let me just even this up so I can make a cover. Where's my, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. So let me just do it this way. Picked that cover pretty quickly. Considering I had a cover picked out and done, it just wasn't gonna fit. This isn't locked down. Sorry about the mess. I'm gonna leave this a tad bit long. Just a tad. So that when it wraps around, it will be a little bit longer. Oh, what is the problem? This isn't snapped down. Anyway, I'll worry about it later. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is this is now going to become my cover. Yes? Yes. Oh, for sure. Because then, yeah, I've got like writing here. Oh, yeah. Happy mistake. So I'm just going to glue these two together. Just going to trim that edge just a little bit. And you all know how to do a 3 pamphlet stitch, right? I hope. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do the 3 pamphlet stitch. Because I have to round all the corners, remember, in order for it to fit. I just remembered that. It's not going to fit until I round all those corners. So, I'm going to leave you here. And I am going to round all the corners to my pages. To see already, I need this to go like that because it's my center page. I have to round all my corners. So I am going to leave you there. You saw how I grabbed my pages and decided on what I was going to put in and where. I'm going to leave you there, and then I'll come back with a flip through. How's that sound? Good? Because the flip through will be very simple. I mean, I'm just going to put a few little pockets in. I mean, just make a few little tags and decorate. That's all. And everybody decorates to their own taste and their own style. So, that said, here's this. "30 minutes. I think we have a few more minutes to do one more thing. And I'll show you. That is so pretty. What did I have for that? Where did I have that? I don't. See, guys? I could have used that. I don't mind if that's white. I really like that for the cover. So I'm going to do that. That's what I am going to do. I don't mind if it's white at all. I just really like that for the cover. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay? So, just leave that over there. And I'm going to hold these together, and I'm going to show you one more thing that we're going to do. It's very simple. This is going to be what I'll use to make it look like we've got a closure. So I just grabbed a piece of ribbon, okay? I grabbed a little charm really quick. And I'm not using a bulb pin, and the reason why is because I want to put some sequins on the bulb pin. This is not a bulb pin. It is one of those earrings that you would put a dangle on and just clip this. They're so much cheaper than bulb pins, and you get like 1,000 in a package for like nothing. So that's sometimes what I'll use if I want to use sequins. So I just grab out the sequins that I thought would match pretty, and some little beads. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. And this is really simple. So it's not going to really keep it closed, but it will look pretty. So I'll put a few beads on. I'm going to put on my light because I'm starting not to be able to see. Is that too bright? No. You're probably like, it's about time you put on that light. So see how easy it is? These are just seed beads. So I'm going to put 2 seed beads. No, yeah, no. I'm going to put a sequence on first. Then I'm going to put on a couple of seed beads, and these are tiny seed beads. But this is almost like a needle. You know, it's so, because it goes through your ear. So I have those on. Let me get something else here. I don't think these stars have holes. They don't. So let me get a... those don't either. I know these do. Do they? No, they don't. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll just use these. So we've got a couple of seed beads. We've got a sequin. That seed bead. Just put a few more seed beads on. So just an idea. You could use a bulb pin. You can use anything you want. This is just an idea. But it is not fiddly at all. I just have really bad eyesight, so I'm going by feel to find the hole. Oh, dang, I got those other on too. Really fast. There we go. I'll put one more on. No, I'll do a sequin. And I'm gonna go this way. A couple more these. It's pouring out. We were supposed to get thunderstorms. We can fast forward through this. You can fast forward through any of it. I sometimes take forever. Let's see the end, but I do want to show you the end. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, put on one more. And I'm going to put my little charm, which I thought would be pretty, like this. Then I'll put on another sequin. Like this. Yeah, and then a couple more seed beads and we'll be done. And then I'll show you how pretty this looks by using an earring instead of a ball pin. Because these little seed beads, no way would they go on a ball pin. And when you pin it, it's going to look exactly the same. Now I need another sequin for it to match. And then I'm just going to close it. If I can with that sequin on there. I really hope I can because you know me, I like things to match. I'm sorry, I'm going by feel again. I can't see a thing. I know it's on this side, I think. Let me feel it. Let me bring it up a little bit to the light. And there you go. Is that not adorable? And I'll show you how I'm going to attach that right this second. So here it is. How fast was that? Except I can't see. Move these out of the way. I'll close them up in a minute. And then I'm just going to take ribbon. I'm going to place it here. I'm going to kind of pull my strings like this. And I'm just going to go around it a few times. Because like I said, it's not a real closure. But I just want to kind of make it look like one. To match what we close it up with in the inside. So then I'm just going to tie it like this. Tie a bow. And this is just, you know, ribbon. Nothing special. Dollar Tree, maybe. I don't know. I am a ribbon addict. So I've ribboned for years. I mean, I have enough ribbon for the community. But I've also sewn for 30 more. I've been sewing since I was in the 3rd grade on a sewing machine. So now I'm just going to trim this up. I'm going to take my little pin here. Hopefully it won't fall apart because once this is on there, I'm not going to be taking it off. You won't need to. I'll put it on in a minute. I'm not going to put it on now because I can't see it. But it will go on here. But when you tie it and untie it, that's not going to fall off because it's going to go right through the ribbon. Okay? So that's what it will look like. I will round my corners. I will decorate. And then I'll do a flip through. But that's part 1, 2, and 3. We have done our box. We have, let's see, we've done the box, we've done the inside, we have chosen our papers, and then we have put our papers together. And we are done. Except I will go ahead and round those corners and I'll tie in the signature and then I'll be back probably tomorrow with the last video, because my phone can only hold so many videos. Okay? So until tomorrow, take care, be well, be safe, and God bless. Thanks so much to all of you who have joined me on this very nerve-wracking journey for me. I hope you were all able to see. I hope that you were inspired in some way to create something so sweet. And again, this digital is from Raindrop Lila, and I will leave it in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I hope I explained everything well, and as you know, I don't know how to edit, so these just go up. So anyway, bye-bye y'all. See you later. I'll do a walkthrough tomorrow. Bye-bye.